Hi, I'm Ghost from ghostmusic.com, and you're listening to The Dev Room. But first, let's hear from our sponsors. Today's episode is sponsored by ghostmusic.com, the only place for developers to learn how to create their own video games, be better developers, as well as have a greater understanding and dialogue about being a better developer. So as indie developers, one thing that I think that majority of devs out there is lacking is having a mailing list. A mailing list is one of the most important things that you will always need. And the reason I say this is because of the fact that without one, you don't have really way of reaching people besides social. Because at any given day or any given time, you may lose your account. You may not have access to the broad amount of people out there. Look at Boogie on YouTube. There was one day that his account actually got hacked. He ended up not being able to reach out to anybody. I think it was about a month. Even Switchforce, this happened to, where they end up locked out of their account. They can't really reach anybody. You can only reach a certain amount of people on different social media platforms, but at the end of the day, if the social media platform doesn't want you or doesn't want you on there, just like Alex Jones, you will not be able to reach your people. And having a mailing list and being able to reach them at any given time is one of the most crucial things. Maybe you have a game releasing pretty soon. Maybe you have a new project that you want to introduce to your core fans or your core audience. This is where the mailing list comes in handy. Being able to, at any given time, have that one-on-one conversation or just being able to reach them at any given time is a very crucial thing. Not being held to the standards or to any platform, I should say, is just a godsend in itself. If you don't have a way of reaching out to these people, then your games or your projects may suffer in the long run. This is why structuring everything the best way that you can, as well as first building your platform on social, but then bringing them home, is very crucial. Not everybody will sign up that you get coming to your website, but majority of the true fans, which is your true 100, will actually stick around and, follow up on you, make sure that everything is taken care of. Think about your favorite game development studios and think about all the times that you're like, man, I wish there was a cool game dropping, and then you end up finding out because they emailed you about it and they sent you material about the game, and you're like, oh man, this game seems pretty cool. You go and do a little more research and you're like, oh man, this is even doper. This is something that I want to play. And it all started because you were part of that mailing list and you got a couple email reminders about a game, or maybe there's a specific game that you want to play and it's been delayed. Through mailing list, you end up finding that information. You're basically on the insider list. And when you have your own, you can basically do the same thing and keep your audience engaged and keep them wanting more, as well as giving them crucial information that they need to know. Maybe your game is coming out early and people weren't expecting it to drop early, and you need to tell everybody as quick as possible. And you posted a course on your social, and you can only reach maybe about 10-15%, but at least that your mailing list, which may reach the same amount, but you will always reach that core 100 fans that are like, oh man, it's dropping early. Okay, I'm buying it the moment it comes out. So it gives you that good one-on-one with your core audience. And there's nothing more that a developer needs besides being able to talk to them at any given moment. And with that one, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.